Captain's Log. It is July 24th, around 2300 hours, and while wandering the Wax Pack Wastelands, we came across some unopened relics, and first we got a couple, I think 2 of the foil wacky wax packs, and we got Bill Nye the Science Guy first. If you guys don't know Bill Nye the Science Guy, it was just like a TV show. It was really a kids TV show, but it was just a scientist. He did science experiments and he went places and showed cool things, weather things. I remember he liked to show, so that one was cool. And then we got another TV show. This one was an 80s TV show, I believe. But the dinosaurs, if you guys don't know about that, it was like a sitcom. And the dinosaurs were supposed to be just regular, normal humans, but just dinosaurs. It was supposed to be just daily life, like humans. They were just dinosaurs. And it was so cool. It really reminds me of like Family Guy, the dad, honestly. And the mom was always like worried, and the baby kind of reminds me of Stewie. He was always like, I'm the baby, you gotta love me. So that one was a pretty cool find, especially for a foil pack. That one was, I don't know. We got our 3 DC holograms, and this completes my set to this. This comes as a run of 10, and people don't seem to not like these for some reason. But first I got the Wonder Woman to complete the set, and I got also Clark and Lois Lane. That one's a cool one. And I also got Superman himself, Clark S-Man. So those were pretty cool. The other ones, actually, you know what? I'm mistaken. I need Hawkman. Hawkman is the one I'm missing, but there's a few other ones to that set or series run. Like I said, there's 10 of those. We got X-Files are the next ones. And I think I have all of these. Nope, I'm missing Mulder. No, this one I do have all the set of. Finally. I think this one I did finish the set of, but this is just Mulder and Scully. For this one, got Mulder and Scully again. That one looks pretty cool. And I got just Scully by herself. If you guys don't know what X-Files is, I think I've talked about it on here a lot. It's just also a TV show. And this one I think is series 2. Yeah, it says season 2. But it's just a TV show about 2 like FBI agents that get stuck together. And Mulder thinks everything is related to aliens. Scully is still skeptical. So that's always a good TV show. It's from the 90s. And then I got etched foil, like hollow foil. They call this one Matrix for this Star Wars series. This is Boba Fett. I got all of these now. I think this series is like the Emperor, Qui-Gon, and somebody else. I don't know. I can't remember, but I got this set now. That one's a series of 4. So that one's pretty cool. That one's 96. This next one also is multiple. This one is like a 3-in-1. This one's an etched, like a hollow foil, and like a sparkle fractor. And this one I don't know too much about because it's Star Trek Voyager. And I don't really watch Star Trek Voyager that much. I read the back of the card. It says she was like married to the Minister of Science, and that she went wild. And she started like hooking up with the spies and stuff like that. So that one was pretty cool. It's like a sketch card, it says. But I think this is the only one I have of like a 3-in-1 like that. This one's an awesome card. I love that card. That one's probably like one of the coolest ones. The next 2 are pretty cool too though. They're also Star Wars. I had to look up what these were. These are called like high-tech tops cards. And I think it's just like a bunch of Star Wars characters. Because, yeah, because this one says 100, and this is number 103, and this one's number 80. But these are cool because this Rebel Officer one is like the gold hollow series. or hollow chase card. And this one's like the wave hollow chase card, because even in the back just looks so cool. This one was the Imperial Officer, yep. And this one, the back just looks like that. But those two were really cool. And this one, I'm almost completed. This is the one that I need the molder card for. But this is series 1 of the X-Files. This is the chromium ones, and I've almost completed this one too. I just need the molder one. So that one. And next I got 3 of the, now this series card set for this edition. This one's the Women of Marvel, the swimsuit edition. This set of cards specifically are like more pricey. I don't know, they were just more special. They're even cooler on the front. They've got like an embossed like little splash, like a water droplet effect look on them. And this one's Polaris. I know she's like Magneto's daughter. She's got like metal, you see her gloves. She's got like metal powers. That one's pretty cool. Next one is Rogue. If you don't know Rogue, she's got like mutant powers, absorbing powers. And she can just like take other mutants' powers. So that one's pretty cool. And this one is Cersei. She's like, I think she's supposed to be the most beautiful goddess, or the goddess of beauty. One of those two. She's from Asgard. She's an Asgardian goddess. Now we got, I think this is Fleer Ultra Spider-Man masterpieces, and this is a Venom. It's Dimitri. I think you say it like Pilates, or I'm not really sure how you guys say that, but it's a limited edition 8 of 9, and it just looked really cool. It's like a chromium. And I don't get many Venom things because there's always such an abundance to choose from, but that one looked cool. So what I do get an abundance of is Leia, and I've been trying to pick up a lot of Leia things, items, whatever it is, toys, posters, cards, movies, whatever, when it's by herself and in good condition, just because I always love Leia. So that one was pretty cool. This is from the first series, 1977. And next we got the Simpsons promo card. This is from series 1 as well. And a promo card is just the cards before the beginning of the base run that's about to come out. And that was just a cool pickup. Got a lot of Simpsons like chase or insert cards so far that I really like. And there's a lot out there that I like that I don't have. Ones are like the film cards. And there's a few glow I think I don't have. Or were those tattoos? Those might have been tattoos. But I already have one of these as well. This is a Ninja Turtle. These came with the toys. Like the little carded action figures. They came also with a card. And the other one's the Bride of Frankenstein. April O'Neil. So that one was pretty cool. Just to get that. Also something I've been trying to collect more of is the first series Star Wars 1997 sticker like inserts or whatever. And those, this specific scene, I think those are like the villagers that sell the droids. They kidnap and capture C-3PO and R2-D2 and try to sell them. So that's a cute little one. And I got 2 of the, these were like, Nintendo came out with a scratch off game series cards of like these 2 are the Zelda, well, the Link ones. And I don't know, I guess Nintendo just thought like they wanted you to feel like you were playing a game without actually playing a game. But those are cool. Got 2 of those. I also have more. I showed you guys like the One Punch or the One something with the wrestler on it. Those are the more sought after cards of those. Okay, so the next 3 are actually Blockbuster Edition Star Trek, and they just came out with like 4 cards, and it was just the captains and their ships. And I already have Kirk, but this one is Picard and his ship. This one is a Benjamin, it says. That one looks good. And this one, I don't know if this one is Catherine, a Janway. But she's got the cool shit. She's got like purple on that one. But that one looks pretty. Those look cool. And next is, I showed you guys this series of the animated Marvel characters last time. This is the Wolverine number 18. I think there's like 30 cards in this set. But I got another one of those. Hopefully I get the whole set to that eventually. I think the whole set's worth like 60 to 80 bucks. So I don't know if I'm gonna be getting that one anytime soon. Now for the most prized possession, gold mine, the best find of them all. I got a Simpsons, well, I got 2 of the Simpsons wax packs. The other one I don't want to touch that much because it's already like coming apart. This one I put in a little case. This one's Bart. The other one's a family. I mean, I have like lenticulars of the series 1 and series 2 lenticulars. I now have a promo of the series 1. I have a few Simpsons ones, but having a whole wax pack, that is so cool. Like, so cool. And I got 2. So those are pretty cool. Now for the other stuff, I got thrift store stuff and I got library stuff. Thrift store, I got 1 game. It's the PSP Scarface. And if you guys don't know what PSP was, it was the first PlayStation handheld device. It was really cool, really. It was like before its time. And you could go on the internet with it. You could play games, watch movies, anything you could really do with a phone, you could do that. And even I think the next generation's ones were like touchscreen and stuff like that. But it's a universal media disc and or device, this device, and it was cool. So to find one of those was pretty cool. And I got another Scarface foil sealed, so that was pretty cool just to add to the collection. Another one to add to the collection because of its like gimmick cover. I got The Girl Next Door. It's just like a teen comedy. If you haven't watched it, just go and watch it. But it's also got like the kiss as the words outlined, so that was pretty cool. And we got next Marvel animated feature. It's like an 8 film collection, one of those like multi-film collections. And this one I thought was cool because first the artwork on the discs is amazing. It is missing one. It's missing the next Avengers, which I kind of like that story. But all of these stories specifically are, it's like what people know as the characters nowadays, like especially the kids and stuff. These are the Marvel characters and stories they know nowadays. So I thought it was cool to have a little collection of those. Next we have our VHSs. And with the VHS, I got a Jurassic Park, number 1, obviously. And I actually know of the other Jurassic Parks because I want to get all of them. I should have checked out this one's condition a little better. But I want to get all of them because I'm pretty sure it's the second or third one has a lenticular cover. So I wanted to get like those together. But it's cool. It's got like the T-Rex on the front, the little, in the back they got where like the raptors being born in front of them. They got like the first T-Rex fight. So I want to get more of those. I got Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, the Gene Wilder one. This one, what to say about this one? This one, it's just very important to pop culture. A lot of inspiration still comes with it. You got movies, art, songs, candy, you know, like the nerds is still around. I think anybody, even people that don't like chocolate, probably would have liked to go to the Chocolate Factory and win a golden ticket and go hang out and like see how you make the best chocolate in the world. But I mean, bands, even I know bands that are named after characters in the movie. It stuck around for a while. It's rolled off. So he made like James and Giant Peach, the witches, Matilda. You know, I think some of those stories you read even in school. So it still has a good standing in history. It's got a lot of pop culture pull. So that one was a good one to find. So next we have Walt Disney's The Jungle Book. I believe this is the 30th. Yeah, the 30th limited edition. And you guys should know the songs like Bare Necessities, I Want to Be Like You. You guys should know the story too, but if you don't, it's just about a kid. He's named Mowgli when he's a baby. He ends up being raised by wolves. But his friend Baloo and Bagheera want him to get out of the woods or out of the forest because they feel it's not safe for him. So they have to go through a whole bunch of stuff like King Louie and Khan and stuff like that to get out of the jungle. So that's a pretty good one. And then we got The Swan Princess. This one is number 3. This story I used to love growing up. If you don't know Swan Princess, number 1, Derek. Damn it. Number 1 is about Odette and Derek. And like it starts off like real cute. They're kids and they don't like each other, but their mom and his dad are like, her mom's queen and his dad's king, and they have to be married, and they don't like each other. So I guess they go growing up without getting to see each other or anything because they hate each other. And then, of course, when they're adults and they have to meet again, they fall in love the first day. But she asks him why he fell in love with her. Why does he love her? And he doesn't have a good answer for it. He just says, like, her beauty or something. So she tries to head out. And on the way out, the evil sorcerer actually kidnaps her. And he puts her in a lake, puts a spell on her, and she can only be human. She turns into a swan because it's called the Swan Lake, and she can only become human when the moonlight hits her a certain way on that lake, and he has to come save her. So number 3 is actually about this lady right here getting hold of the notes of that evil sorcerer and trying to wreak havoc again. So that one's pretty cool. And then last but not least, for thrift store library haul situation, we got the library. And the library was a weird, interesting find. But I really don't get too many sets of things, especially books, because they take up a lot of space. But this one I just could not happen to pass up. And they're the Drizzt books. If you don't know D&D, then you don't know about Drizzt. But he's by far the coolest character of Dungeons and Dragons, or really like fantasy in general. But these 3, I think these books all together have like 39, 32, and the last one just came out this year or last year. But this is the first 3, and this is the first 3 of his origins. But they're awesome. I think this started coming out in like the 80s, something like that. So that was an awesome find. I really should have got all of them. There's like 2 more sets there, but we'll see if they're still there. If it's meant to be, it's meant to be. But the next one is just a Wing of Fire graphic novel. It's just like a little scholastic children's book. It's really cute. It's about a dragon. That one's really cool. And then really, I don't have any glow-in-the-dark comics to show you guys new this time. All the glow-in-the-dark comics I pulled this week were ones I already have for the wall. But I want to show you guys at least a t-shirt I got. So that's really cool. And I also picked up from, I think this was just another thrift store. I picked this Alice bag up. And I just really picked it up because of the art. It just looked really cool. It looked different. But then I looked inside and I got home, and it's from Shanghai Disney Resorts. So I was like, that's why the art looks so cute. It was different. So that was pretty cool. And now for the comic books for this week. This time I only picked up comic books from one specific shop. And this particular LCS is really the best shop I know of, period, in general. Like, okay, I've been to almost every comic book shop in maybe like 100-mile radius, and none of them have as much cool stuff like collectibles, toys, anything that you want that you can name or think in your head from each decade is there. They have toys, Hot Wheels, sports, tons of sports memorabilia. They have puzzles. They have comics. They have cards. The cards situation with like the collectible cards there, like 90% of it is sports, but he has thousands of cards to look through that are just non-sports. So think about how many sports cards are there. It's insane. The store is packed. And I swear, if I ever get any more followers or like views or anything, I'm gonna shout him out because he deserves the business. And they're really the nicest. And here's what I got from there. Also with their shop, they specifically have, because my thing really is 90s gimmick covers, and they specifically have a lot of them. If you're willing to look and dig and find them, you will find them. So this one isn't a gimmick cover, but this Simpsons number 5 has a card inside, and it's the black belch Barney like smell aroma, I think they're called. Yes. So that's like a scratch and sniff. So that one was pretty cool. Oh, and I think it opens too. So that one's pretty cool. And next we got, because you guys know if it's in the dollar bin and it's bagged, grab it. We got Polybag, Superman, Reign of Superman. Comes with a poster. So that one's pretty cool. And X-Force as well. I need the cable one still. I accidentally opened the cable one before like the X-Force polybags went completely crazy like in the past few months, and you can't find them anymore. They're extremely high priced. Also, I've showed you guys these in the past, and I've told you the Deadpool one is the one that's the most sought after. But this one's a Shatterstar. This one is the Shatterstar one. And we got Ghost Rider. We got, for the glows, like I said, they're just doubles, mainly for the wall. But we got Ghost Rider, the Spirit of Vengeance. That one's Ghost Rider Blaze, Spirit of Vengeance. We got Green Lantern. It all ends here. And it's funny, this one was so hard to find, the first one of my collection that I actually got. And then with the shop that I got these from, he has like 5. So I got another one of those. And Evil Ernie Revenge. This one I got another one for the wall because Lady Death glows so perfectly in it. So that one was a cool one. And then next we got our red foils. And surprisingly I only picked up 5 of the red foils. But we got, and you know what, honestly, with these red foils, all of these are the more sought after of the red foil gimmick. Like, I think, yeah, because it's Spider-Man, the Punisher. So out of all these series that they come from, these red foils are the more sought after ones. So we got a die cut Ghost Rider. And this one's really cool because in the inside, you have a full red foil page. So that one is awesome. We got Spider-Man 2099. And this one has been so hard to find without somebody like really overpricing it. I had to finally eventually choose one that has like what they call a lot of spine ticks and a lot of color break. But I really wanted it, so I chose this one. Hopefully I'll be able to find a more better condition one in the future. This one is actually in pretty good condition. This one's the Punisher Suicide Run. Been showing you guys a lot of Punisher lately, and coincidentally there's another one This one's a holiday special one with the red foil being the Christmas balls. So those are cool. This one is a series for the Avengers, and this one has a few of the, this is like a metallic color cover, and this one has a few. There's a copper one, a silver one, and a gold one, and have all three of those. And I just needed, of course, the red foil one to finish it, and I finally got that one. So that one looks good, and that's a manifesto if I'm not mistaken. So it looks awesome. And next we got our holograms, holofoils, and we got the Superman, the Death of Clark Kent. That one looks good. So next we got the Silver Surfer. It's like a embossed hollow foil. This one specifically is a little white-eyed rare edition, some people call it, and it's got great detailing. Like, you got Silver Surfer up here, hollow foil. And this story specifically is a really good one. It's one of the best ones. It's the Herald ordeal, and this is about Galactus and his ex-heralds and Silver Surfer going after his current herald, Morg, and Morg's gone rogue. He's gone crazy, so they gotta go stop him. And it's just a beautiful comic. I think that's like my third one of that one, I have to admit. But this next one, The Incredible Hulk, also my second one of this. And that's just Betty, the leader, and the Hulk in the front. That one's so cool. And these ones, ironically, look, these came out in the same month. So that's pretty cool. Now we got our Nova gold foil. Nova #1. Kind of a hard comic to come by. So that one was pretty cool. And last, we got a foil Fantastic Force. Fantastic Force, if you don't know, it's just like a futuristic Fantastic Four. It's ran by Richard Reed's kid. Call him Psylord. I think his name's like Franklin or something like that. So that one was pretty cool. That's pretty much it. We got a little bit of comic book, thrift store, library. Always check your guys' local library. I tend to find so many cool things there. But other than that, just remember, true believers, live long and prosper, and may the force be with you.